Hey everyone, Shane here. Today I'm going to cook for you something that dates back to about the 18th century England. It's a favourite of mine. I've grown up eating this. I've cooked it for my kids, they've loved it. I guarantee you'll love it too. Today I'm going to cook for you cottage pie. These are all the ingredients on the bench that we're going to need for the cottage pie. I'll be saying the amount of the ingredients we need along the way. I'll also be listing it down the bottom in the show you more. Okay, I've just got my electric frying pan here. It's going to heat up about 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. Okay, I've heated this olive oil up. I'm just going to add one medium-sized brown onion that I've just diced up. Also 2 cloves of minced garlic. I'm just using stuff out of the jar. So 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. So I'm just going to cook this through for about a minute, just to start getting the onions soft. Okay, I'm just going to add a diced up carrot and 2 diced up celery stalks. I'm going to cook this through for about 3 or 4 minutes until they start to soften up. Okay, we're just going to add 1 kilo of beef mince, or 2 pounds. We're just going to cook this until it browns, breaking it up. And cook this off until it browns up. So it's browned up nicely. We're just going to add 1/4 cup of plain all-purpose flour. So mix this through. After that's mixed in, we're just going to add 1/4 cup of tomato paste. In. Okay, we're just going to add 2 cups of 500 mils of beef stock, 1/2 cup of red wine, about 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. I don't know how to say it. Let me know in the comments below. I'm also going to add about 2 teaspoons of thyme leaves, dried. Going to mix this through. I'm just going to let this simmer here for 25 minutes to half an hour, stirring it occasionally, just so it doesn't stick to the bottom of the frying pan. I'll see you when it's done. Because I actually forgot to mention, it's cooked covered for 30 minutes. While we're cooking up that meat mixture, we're just going to bring a pot of salted water to the boil. It's been 30 minutes and it's thickened up nicely. Just going to add it to a baking dish. Yours hasn't thickened up this much, just add a little bit more flour to it, just to thicken it up a little bit more. I'm going to set this aside to cool a little bit, or help thicken it up. And while we're doing that, we're going to start working on the potatoes. Right. Good. I'm just going to start to peel 1.2 kilos of potatoes, about 2.5 pounds. We're going to chop these up into about 2.5 centimetre cubes, or 1 inch cubes. Okay, the water came to a boil. I've just added in the potato. Just going to boil this for about 20 minutes until the potato becomes soft. I'll see you then. Okay, while these potatoes are boiling, I'm just going to preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, it's been about 20 minutes. I'm just going to check these potatoes. Just using a fork, just push them into the potato if it goes in like that. Oh yeah, that's nice and soft. They're ready. And now that they're ready, I'm just going to go and drain them. And then we'll start mashing them up. I'm just going to start mashing up these potatoes. And into the mashed potato we're going to add 30 grams or about 2 tablespoons of butter. Just mash that until it all melts through. Also going to add 3/4 of a cup of milk. Just going to try a little bit of this just to see if it needs any salt or pepper. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Mix that through. Just going to place the mashed potato onto the top of the meat mix. And we're just going to smooth this out over the top. Try to make it as even as we can. Just using a fork, we're just going to go across the top of it. And as an optional extra, you can also add a little bit of cheese to the top. You don't got to do this if you don't want it. I like cheese. Now I'm going to put this in the oven for about 25 minutes. Come back when it's finished. Okay, I've just gotten this out of the oven after about 25 minutes. It's browned up nicely. I'm just going to let it sit and rest for about 20 minutes to cool down a little bit. Then we'll come back for a taste test. I've just served up a slice of this cottage pie. Let's see how it tastes. Oh man, that's really good. Yum. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and I'll see you next time.